Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel, The Light of Grace, and this is Grace. It's time for another money job life reading. This will be for the month of June 2022. And I thank you so much for my subscriber who's coming back here again to see my reading. I thank you so much. I am sending you lots of love and light. Thank you. And for my new viewers, I'm hoping that there is something here that can guide you and assist you in your soul journey. And if it does, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell button so you can be notified of any new readings that I might have for you. This is going to be general reading. It might not resonate with you, or it might resonate with you. And these 4 stacks, you might only resonate with 1, 2, or 3 stacks, but it would be nice to listen to all the stacks just in case there's some message that you need to hear there. This is going to be the money reading, the Cancer with job reading, the Cancer with no job reading, and life reading. Before I continue, I just want to say that if you see my nail like this, it's not dirty. It's just I dye my hair blue and it's still stuck underneath my nail. So sorry for that, but hopefully it doesn't bother you. It bothers me, but hopefully it doesn't bother you. So let's go start the reading. Let's start with money. What's coming your way this June? You have the High Priestess, clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Justice in reverse, advice, guidance from the Divine and the Universe. You have the Milk and Honey. Oh, I forgot. These are the 3 tangible blessings that you're going to be receiving for the month of June 2022, which I will mention towards the end of the reading. Okay. Second one, you have the Surrender Your Addiction. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, and overworking, take action to begin heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. Last one, you have the Heart Chakra. Let me look at it quickly. Just 1 second. All right, let's start with Justice here before I talk about the High Priestess as the energy that's coming your way this June. The Justice in reverse is telling me that with the Justice in reverse and this Surrender Your Addictions, I feel that you've gone through some difficulties with your finance recently. Maybe there is either you or somebody you know who's going through some addiction, maybe like using their money to buy drugs, or maybe they overspend, or maybe they're anything that's more than moderation. However, this addiction fits in your situation, it's causing injustice here. Okay, and I would say this Surrender Your Addiction, it could be that there's a lot of things going on in your life that it feels like you need to do. It feels like you're okay going here, going places here and there, to have fun, to just indulge, to explore and do some adventures. Those kind of causing you to have this imbalance in your finance. Of course, you have to spend. You have to use the money in order to do what you wanted to do. But for a while, it's causing this imbalance into your finance. Okay, and for some of you, if that is not the case, maybe you have a family member or person that you're close with who overspending for no reason and overspending just because, and it's causing imbalance to your finance or problem to your finance because it's affecting you. And this is something that you kind of stay quiet because probably you do care about this person. I have the heart chakra here. You care about this person. You don't want to say something about what you've noticed because you care about them, right? Despite that, this person who's overspending or just splurging money to things that may not be so important, um, you rather stay quiet because you care about it, or maybe you don't want to say anything because you don't know how to address it. Okay, so for some, that may not be the case. Maybe you're just going through some expenses, a lot of expenses that maybe not planned, that maybe is not on your budget, and that is something that is causing imbalance or injustice into your finance. But with this Ace of Swords in here, this is some sort of realization or enlightenment. If we're gonna talk about someone you know, or either you or someone you know who's overspending or just overindulging, you're gonna make this aware. You're gonna realize that that kind of behavior, that kind of unfairness is not something that you really want to deal with anymore. This is like awareness now. Okay, it's like I have enough of this. I'm well aware that it's not doing me any good. It's affecting me energetically and financially. This is it. This is an enlightenment. This is an awareness now. Okay, now for the second energy that I'm getting, who's just going through the typical typical situation where there is a mortgage that needs to pay, there is an expected bills because maybe the car broke down and you need to spend money, or maybe there's taxes that you need to pay. However that is somehow it's not fitting to your budget. Now this Ace of Swords is some sort of an answer or a news or a message that's gonna come to you to assist you with this injustice. Now, leading to the High Priestess, which will be the main energy that you will be embracing this June. High Priestess, I feel that this June you will be tapping into your intuition. Maybe a little bit more conscious about what's going on with your finance, about the flow of your finance, or how you manage your finance. This is about being conscious, being aware, being attentive. But it's also, this for some of you requires you to pay attention to your intuition, to really see what's going on before you jump into something. Let's say if you want to invest, maybe you have to be careful. You have to follow your intuition. Okay, just don't do anything out of indulgence, out of the blue, just because you want to. There is something here that is being hidden from you, and if you don't tap into that hidden information or hidden energy, it might cause a little bit of injustice to you if you don't pay attention. So be careful of what you do to your money, how you handle your money, or where your money goes. Okay, but with this this milk and honey and heart chakra, with the heart chakra first, I feel that there's so much, your heart is open. Okay, there's so much compassion, there's so much good heartedness going on inside you. Is you just want to help, but sometimes you helping but not realizing that you're giving more than what you should be given, or you should be you might have enough money to give. Okay, but the purpose of you giving is maybe the person is taking advantage of you and you're not realizing, and you think that, oh, I'm doing it out of this, having this compassion for this person, I want to help this person, but you're not realizing what is actually the truth behind them asking you for assistance, financial assistance. Just an example. Or maybe, how about this overindulging? Why would you be supporting this person, giving them money when they're just doing it for out of indulgence? Okay, and this is about you have a good heart, and maybe you're not realizing that maybe you are supporting someone who does not really have a good understanding of the effect that they are doing to you emotionally and financially, because you are have so much of a good heart that you are not seeing past this curtain, past this mystery, past this secret, past the intention of those people or that people. So it's okay to have a good heart to help people, but you have to pay attention to your intuition. You have to start listening to your intuition, because there is something here this June that you might not be aware of, and you might get yourself in trouble if you don't pay attention. With milk and honey here, you are blessed, my dear Cancer, financially. For now, you are blessed. You are gonna have enough money this June to grab onto. This is abundance. It's being given to you by the universe, or it's accessible for you. So, and I think this is something that you have received because you've done something good. You've done something good for yourself and for others, so the universe is gifting you. But like what I say, or like what I said, pay attention, because the High Priestess is here, and the High Priestess is always an energy of secrets. Okay, but at the same time, High Priestess is also the energy of intuition. So you have to read the fine line. You have to pay attention. Trust your intuition, okay? All right. Let's go to Cancer with job. What's coming your way? You have Messenger of Earth, clarified by Ace of Wands and King of Cups. Advice, guidance from the divine and the universe. You have TikTok. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmation. Last one, you have the Trap in Fear, or it could be the Eight of Swords. Okay, 1 second. Let me look at this one. Let's talk about the Trap in Fear before we talk about the Messenger of Earth. With the Trap in Fear in here, for some of you, you might be going through some anxiety or worrying about your work. There's something that you feel like you're not in good position, okay, and that could vary in different situations. That could vary. There's so many of you, so just try to apply it to how it resonates to your situation. But you are feeling trapped. You might be feeling scared. You might be feeling worrisome, or you're anxious about a certain situation at work, and it's causing negative thinking. Okay, it's crossing your energy, and you can feel that negative energy crossing you. Okay, and it feels like it feels like you can get out of the situation. Let's say, for example, there's some project at work that you need to work on. This is an example, but there's so many works that I cannot really give an example, but this just this example. Let's say you have a project, okay, and this project somehow is just not going well. You feel stuck, like you can't come up with a a full plan or a solution to a project that somehow it's just hanging there. It's not, there's nothing, it's not being productive, that whatever the project that you have, and you feel stuck, and it's causing you stress, emotions, and worries. Okay, yeah, but this June, that is going to change with the TikTok in here. You have the messenger of earth in here, and I feel that you're going to have an extra energy here that's going to be supporting you to kind of get yourself out of feeling trapped. Okay, and this is just a quick switch of time. This is a quick switch of energy and situation. Like, one day you're stuck, the following day you're good. With this Ace of Wands here, I do feel that you're gonna have some sort of inspiring news. You're gonna get some inspiring news, or you're gonna have this rush of fire in you, and you will be in your creative energy, or you're gonna have this spontaneous creative idea, and somehow you feel like this idea that pops in your head, or whatever this exciting news that's gonna come to you, it's going to make you feel happy, because the King of Cups in here, you're gonna be happy. And that energy, the energy of the Ace of Wands and the energy of the King of Cups, will push you to move forward with your project or with your work. And it might be slow, because this is the slowest night of all, the messenger of earth, but it's gonna be productive still. It's still gonna lead you to your end result that you have hope for. Yes, it's slow, but it's moving, because I feel with this trap in fear, you feel stuck. Okay, but you're gonna be unstuck this June. It's slow push, but you can feel that there is a change of energy, just because the universe just gave you this, like, hey, like an alarm clock just somehow just rang, and then you woke up from your sleep. Okay, this is the sleep, and then the alarm set in, and then it alarmed, and then you woke up. It's like, okay, it's time for me to move. So now your energy is moving. Slow it might be, but it's moving. Now, another way that I'm getting from this one here is that this June, you have this energy of productiveness. You're not gonna be so busy. Your energy is not gonna be all over or work. You're gonna be excited. You're gonna be fun. You're gonna be hearing good news. Everybody's happy, but there is gonna be an occurrence sometime this June that you might be a little stressed out. Might not be throughout the month of June, but just a day or two or a week that you might be stuck in this energy of the Eight of Swords, where you feel like you can't get out. It's anxiety, it's worry, it's a problem that you're going through. But what the universe is saying, what God is saying, that if ever you go through this, it's okay. It's part of the job. It's part of the job description for you to stress. I think in any job in the world, there's always this unplanned stress, things just not going well. All job go through this. So accept that. Accept for what it is. There's a problem, it occurs, but what the divine is saying is, do this affirmation. Thank you for sharing, and then quickly refocus on positive affirmation. Don't get yourself stuck in this Eight of Swords energy. Okay? All right. Now let's go to Cancer with no job. What's coming your way? You have the Ace of Air, clarified by the Six of Swords in reverse, Seven of Swords, and the Chariot. Advice, guidance, and message from the divine and the universe. You have the exchanging gifts. Surrender your ego, cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Last one, you have suffering in silence. Okay, and I got this in reverse, but I will put this upright for now. So before I talk about the Ace of Air as energy coming your way this June, I just want to address that with this Six of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Swords in here, and plus the ego, and plus the suffering in silence, I do feel that there is a conflict that's going on in your life as you're going through the motion of not having any job. It feels like you're being poked, because you can see this sword here. There's so many swords on the sides. Like, these are people kind of trying to poke your nerve, trying to poke your head here, and you feel like you're being targeted. That's what I'm feeling. You feel targeted. If that is not the case, you are, because this is Seven of Swords, this is a deceitful energy. Maybe you're deceiving yourself about it. Maybe you're telling yourself that this situation is not going to end better. This is something that I deserve. Maybe this is something that I'm going to just have for the rest of my life. This unfortunate situation, me not having job, and so you're suffering in silence. You feel like you're not moving forward, and this is something that you're telling yourself. But this is like just going on in your head. You're just lying to yourself about it. You're making yourself comfortable. You're making yourself feel better by lying to yourself that this is something that you just have to go through, that this is something that's going to be here forever, that I'm not a lucky person. Okay, that's a different situation. Okay, and for some, there's like with this ego here, I feel that with the ego and the Seven of Swords is not a good combination, because this could also tell me that you are pretending to be somebody that's okay without having any job, saying, oh, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm good. I'm not stressed about it. I'm not worried about it, because you don't want to feel and you don't want to be perceived as a weak person or as a loser. So you're acting as if things are okay, despite that you know that you are suffering in silence, because you want to stay quiet about it. You don't want to tell the whole world, or you don't want the whole world to know that you are not happy and you're not feeling good about not having any job. Okay? So take how it resonates to your situation now. Now here's the thing. This June, I have this exchanging gifts, and I have the Ace of Air. And I feel that this energy of Ace of Air is gonna make you feel much, much, much better. It feels like thing is gonna move forward for you, because I have the chart in here. So what I'm talking about is that this Ace of Air is a news, is an opportunity that is being presented to you this June. It's an exchange gift. An exchange gift, it means that it's a blessing that's coming from divine. Okay? Exchange gift, like you probably have done something good for yourself about this situation, and the universe is giving back to you what you well deserve, and that is this Ace of Air. Is an opportunity. It's a good news. Yes, you, and for the ones who has some ego problem here, or for the ones who feels like they're not gonna get any better, they're not gonna have this opportunity at all, well, this exchange gift in saying that I am gifting you an opportunity, I am gifting you a job. And what the divine and the universe is hoping for is for you to have an awareness and realization that what you're doing is not the right thing to address life. That, okay, I'm going to give you a job, I'm going to give you an opportunity, but I want you to be aware that you have to change the way you think, the way you perceive the situation, and the way you perceive life. I'm going to assist you in moving forward. I'm going to lift the sufferings that you're going through. I'm going to lift your worries. But in exchange, I want you to take care of yourself, to think better of yourself, to stay in a positive light, to think positive, and to think hopeful. And with that, you're going to be moving forward with the chart here. Do not let the shadow self envelop your energy. These energies here, this energy here are all shadow self. So let your light shine. Let your light be this. Oh, see, there's a white horse and there's a white horse. Let your light shines. Your light side to shine, your positive self to shine. Make it be the winner this time instead of the black horse. I mean, we can't ignore the black horse. This is part of us. They work together as a team. Without the other one, without the black horse, or without the one, I mean, there's going to be so much imbalances. We got to have the ego. We got to have fear for us to be able to kind of filter the things that is going in life. And without those, we might be too positive that we're not seeing the things that we should be paying attention to. But if we are so in the negative side, we are so pessimistic that we are not seeing the things that we are supposed to be seeing. So there is a need for balance here. So like what I said, there is going to be an aha moment here, an epiphany, but also a good news about a job, an opportunity that's going to be presented to you by the universe. It's a gift coming from them. But you have to work on your balance, okay? Let's go jump to life. What's coming your way? You have the 7 of Wands, clarified by the 2 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, the 8 of Swords. Advice, guidance from the divine and the universe. You have the Thinker. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let's see. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. Universe. Okay, just 1 second. This June is about awareness, recognition, and looking into something that maybe that's gonna help you. Okay, because I have to surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. With this 7 of Wands in here, this is a beautiful energy, just because in the rider way, this 7 of Wands is about, you can just, there's this person who has the wand and he's just like about to get ready and feeling in the and this person is in defensive mode, and there's 6 of Wands that's kind of pointing at this person. This person feels like it's being attacked, or they feel like being defensive. Now with this 7 of Fire in here, this is a different energy. It has a different depiction too, because as you can see, this horse is a unicorn. This yours is a unicorn. It's a special horse, feeling special. I mean, we're talking about the intuition here, the awareness of what's going on in their environment. Yes, there is a lot of struggles that's going on. There's a lot of trials. There's some problem that is popping up here and there in your life, my dear Cancer. But it appears to be this June, you are still going to be managing life good. You're still going to be managing life as if you have the superpower. Okay? You might be going through some situation where you feel like you are trapped. These are stress, these are worries, and there's some situation that's gonna be a happy one, celebrating with your friends, hanging out with your friends, having some drinks here and there in moderation, hopefully. These are having some sort of reunion with your friends, but this is also about looking forward with your projects, with your creative ideas, moving forward, looking forward to your life. There's a mixed bags in here, but at the same time, you are addressing it, or you are receiving them with great energy, with good energy. Okay? And I feel that for a lot of you, there is a change of a cycle. You change. And I feel that you looking at things now with a different perspective that's leaning more towards light instead of the shadow side of life. The reason why I'm saying, because the universe is here and this is the world. Your world now is moving to a different direction, and you are changing things. You're changing your belief. You're pushing away the outdated beliefs, and you are now welcoming the new ideas that's being presented to you by the divine and by the universe through the situation and through the people that you know. And this taking off the limitation, the limiting ideas, now you are opening yourself to these new ideas, to the things that would add to your knowledge, that would add to your awareness, that would make that your conscious is being tapped into by the universe, saying, hello Cancer, I want you to be aware of this. And here you are, you're opening your ear, you're opening your eye, you're opening yourself to these new things that you never realized that existed. And not just about the outside environment or the outside world of you, but also the inside of you, your inner self. Your inner self is changing. You're aware that you are changing. And this is about not just being aware, but also about gaining your power and soaring in your life. See, then you can own your power and soar in your life. See, you're owning this power, being aware and being knowledgeable, and not limiting yourself from what is expected by your old beliefs. This is about empowering yourself and saying that I have the right and I have the will to listen to the things that I need to listen to or to be aware of. Not necessarily believe in them, but at least I'm opening my eye. I'm not a naysayer. Is that naysayer? Yeah, yeah. I'm not. I'm an open-minded person. This is energy, and you do think about it. You do think about things. You are a thinker. You are on your head a lot. But at the same time, with this thinker here, you're processing everything that kind of come across or kind of go through your life. You're thinking about it. You just don't pass by it and ignore it. No, you process everything that cross your path. And that is why you are the unicorn. It's a beautiful energy. And if you are on the other side of this reading where you don't feel fabulous about life, or you feel narrow-minded about life, or you're looking at life in a pessimistic way, or in a dark way, well, then the universe is saying, and especially God is saying, think about this, Cancer. You have to surrender outdated beliefs about yourself, because this situation is gonna get you stuck. Your cycle, you're gonna be in the circle of life, or in the wheel or the universe. You are at the bottom. You're not gonna see the goodness of it if you're gonna keep yourself limited. Sometimes, here's the thing, we grow up, and as we grow up, we conform. We conform to what the society wants us to conform. This limits us. This expectation from the society, from this external factor, are limiting us, when in fact we can actually expand ourselves, expand our awareness, and then we can explore life way better, and we could see life in a more expansive way. And maybe you can see yourself in an expansive way. That's how you grow. When you limit yourself, you don't grow. Okay? But when you, let's say, the example, a box, you're inside the box. Or let's say the butterfly. The butterfly is a representation of transformation. Okay? This butterfly is stuck in a box. It's stuck in the box. It can't fly. It can't go anywhere. Because this butterfly thinks that this is it. This is all I can have right now. This is what I'm been brought to live in a box. But if you open yourself to the possibility that maybe there's something good outside the box, then maybe you would force yourself out of the box. And when you realize the beauty that you can see outside the box, I can guarantee you're gonna start flying. This butterfly is gonna be flying and soaring and enjoy all the beautiful flowers and the wind and the breeze and the sun and everything else. Do you feel the change of energy? Do you feel the change of energy from being in the box in the dark and then being out in the box? That is what I'm trying to say. That is about surrendering outdated beliefs about yourself. And not just yourself, but about life and about your surrounding. That is being aware. Okay? So June is a good month for you, because despite of the imperfection of life, here you are, you're soaring, you're open-minded, and you are willing to learn and explore and handle life as you are supposed to be. So you have the High Priestess, Messenger of Earth, Ace of Air, and Seven of Fire. We have all the elements in here. The High Priestess is kind of sitting on more like water. Here's the earth, here's the air, and here's the fire. This June is about tapping into your intuition, tapping into your consciousness, tapping into the things that you should be aware of. Because you'll be surprised, there's a lot of things that you have never realized that's there. It's like an aha moment for you. This Ace of Air is the aha moment. That's going to make you feel good. That's going to strengthen you. Not just that, there's some good news coming your way. Some good news, okay? There might be some stumbling blocks or, difficulties, but you can manage. You can go through it. Life may be a little, it's moving a little slow, but it's going to where it's supposed to be. So just go with the flow of life. Go with the flow. But at the same time, open your third eye chakra, open your eye, open your awareness, open yourself as you're moving forward into your life. Because that's going to help you to expand, to grow, and to flourish. Now, these are the things that you're going to be receiving this month of June 2022. Well, I faced it already. Since you saw the hope, then might as well hope. That is going to be made accessible for you. This is a gift, and I hope you tap into that gift. If you're losing hope, well, you know what? You're going to feel the hope. Okay? Second one, marriage. Oh my goolies. Somebody is going to be offering you marriage, or somebody is going to get married this June. Well, June bride, okay? Or somebody is thinking about offering you or proposing to you to lead towards marriage, okay? And car/bike. Somebody's gonna buy a car and somebody's gonna buy a bike. Okay, this is your reading, my dear Cancer, and I thank you so much. I am sending you lots of love and light. Bye bye.